My parents immigrated from Vietnam, but I am Chinese because my grandparents are from China. So, I was my first generation born here, and having not known the hardships that my parents really went through, I really didn't value a lot of the opportunity that came my way. And I made a lot of mistakes, as I was younger. My parents had a lot of really high expectations for me. They wanted me to go to college and get a really good degree and get a really, really good job. And even though now the sound of that doesn't sound so appealing, but at that point I really thought that was really hard to do because I couldn't find passion in school. I wasn't fascinated in the subjects that they were teaching. I wasn't fascinated in the way that I was being taught. So I lost a lot of interest, and I kept forcing myself to do something I didn't want to do. And eventually I just got really unhappy. And because when you're forced to do something, you tend to not want to do it. So I went the opposite direction. Everything that my parents told me to do, I did the opposite of it, just for the heck of being rebellious. And making so many mistakes, they never really forgave me for them. And I never really forgave myself. I fell into that dark area where, this is just my life and I'm gonna accept it. And, I'm just gonna be like this forever. It was a really dark time in my life. And I just felt there was no way out, really, at that point. I honestly did not doubt the company, but I did doubt myself. And at that point, I felt that I wasn't capable of doing something like this. But, because she was my friend, a lot of pressure went on, and, all my friends ganged up on me, and eventually I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do it for you. And that's exactly how I started. I felt that I was doing this business for my friend, but really not for myself. But I learned throughout my journey that when you do things for others, eventually the person above will give back to you. And I felt that that was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made in my entire life, because from that day on, my life has never been the same.